Ark Ascended or Survival Ascended. You've been playing Neebs.
Yeah, because I'm the one who loves Ark the most, I think. And we got the dumpster now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've got a little solo series going over there.
How many episodes?
3 are out. I've got 5 recorded.
All right.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So just anytime you just had some free time, you're like, I'm in a game, you just record an ARC session?
Yeah,
All right.
I love it.
What if you're like, I saw one of your titles, like your flying tame, first flying tame.
Yep. What else was the first one? I have a parasaur named Dingleberry,
Yeah.
and first episode is just me and him, just walking around, you know.
I'm curious, what would you suggest for me? Because you've inspired me to at least want to go in beforehand and play for fun for several hours before we start
Yeah.
the series, which should be in a couple of months, but we really don't know, right?
We're getting real close and grounded.
Yeah, we're almost done with the grounded.
We're leveling
For
up.
sure.
We're getting pretty powerful and grounded.
So once the plan is, once grounded is done,
Then Anthony's we're gonna start playing ARC as a series, and Anthony's gonna take that show.
Mm-hmm.
He's expressed interest in doing ARC, which works out. He edited a ton of ARC in the past.
Ark as a group.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying my solo run because you guys don't have the patience that I have for certain things in Ark. So I can just do what I want.
Like what?
that is cool.
Like, I would be fine to go get the artifacts and fight a boss.
Oh, God.
I know you don't want to do that stuff.
No.
I don't have the patience to listen to those traveler notes either.
No. Yeah,
But
those are
I
all.
know if I get them, I'll get like XP and stuff like that. So, and I just like traveling around. I like taming dinos and
Yeah, I like that part of ARC.
but I don't know. I also just like, I don't know. I want to get flyers and get more powerful, but I also just enjoy the journey in the beginning.
Yeah. I think early game, and we've talked about this ad nauseum, but early game ARC is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're just alone trying to survive on a beach. It feels more like a survival game in that period.
Yep.
And then once you have like 10 T-Rexes, though, it's just like, okay, what now?
Right.
Now I guess I get a Giga. I got a Giga. What now?
Yeah.
I go fight a boss. Ugh.
Yeah.
See, and
All
if I
right.
played by myself, I would never get to that level, but I would just continue to enjoy like living like a pauper.
Yeah.
You know, like someone who barely has any. Just, I don't need much. I'm like, the people 150 years ago. I got a little.
Yeah.
I got a
See, I
little
like building. I
house.
like finding a spot and going like, this would be a nice spot for a little cottage. I'm gonna build a little cottage here.
Mm-hmm.
It took about a decade, but I seriously enjoyed jumping into 7 days by myself like 3 weeks ago, and played for 20 minutes or 30 minutes because I was trying to entertain my kid, and then when she was like, I was like, come on, let's do this. Like, and
go.
then I went like, oh wow, it took this long. That game in particular,
That you wanted to play.
and specifically from the beginning. Usually I'm like, fuck that, I've already worked for this. But now, but having the clean slate and going, no, where am I going to stay now? Where should I
that
go
early,
now?
Yeah, those early decisions.
Yeah, I'm going to try living in a town, because whenever I have played by myself, when I was practicing, I wasn't living in a town. I happened to be kind of on the outskirts of shit.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things I haven't done. And like you said, too, about when you're playing by yourself, it doesn't matter. Nobody's there to piss you off.
Yeah.
No, or like, or get impatient with you, and then you get annoyed because you're like, oh, God, I want to do this.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
do things at your own pace.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, yeah, you can open Arc, go into like whatever, just play locally on your computer. I would say Arc's a bit more brutal sometimes
I'm sure.
because you could lose. Other than a stone house that you built, you could lose a lot of good armor, weapons, and dinos pretty quickly.
Right.
Like,
Just one wrong turn
Feel
and
like
boom,
you've had
you're
a
in a
disaster.
swamp, and bam, there's a Sarco.
yeah.
The one great thing, though, about it is the food and water is, as long as you stay right by.
Food and water's easy.
Yeah,
Arc.
insects. Is it insects
Berries
in that
You
game?
need to just eat berries if you want to.
That's right. I was thinking of Conan's insects, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Point being, I love the ease of the food, and you can drink water and you don't have to boil shit. So that's nice.
Drink right out of the ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a problem.
Dig
Salt
it.
water, no big deal. I'm drinking it.
But Arc is a great game, like as far as because our stuff on the dumpster a lot of times is not edited at all. It's just raw. This is slightly edited, but it's super easy to cut because it's one angle. Arc's a great game for getting shots in because you got orbital cam, and it's just a pretty game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And so the moments that are interesting to me, I leave them in, and in between I just put a little music and a little transition shot of me riding my crocodile or whatever. And then you get there and go, oh, what's this? And then we check it out. And I talk to the audience more because I like interacting with the audience.
Yeah. Well, I mean, otherwise you're talking to yourself, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Well, I talk to my dinos too.
Got to talk. You got to explain what you're doing, what your thought process is.
Yeah.
Like I made a Christmas town for Simon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And
Did you see it, Simon?
Maybe.
It was for you.
I made you and Poppy a Christmas town.
On the dumpster.
On the dumpster. There you go.
I didn't see it. Maybe I
What?
saw a clip. I don't know. Did you show me a clip?
It's
This
a
is the
nice
thing.
place to live.
I'm sure. You showed me. You showed me something about Poppy and I in another game somewhere else on a roof where you found me. Was that in a different game?
What? What are you on about?
You showed me on your computer.
think-
You're like,
yeah.
oh look,
I think
look,
you pulled
that's
it up.
Oh, just showing him the raw footage.
You just showed the clip,
yeah.
yeah.
It showed you the raw footage of you and Poppy in a construction yard that wasn't finished yet.
that was it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I remember being like that. That
Simon-
was interesting.
Simon's like this popular woman that gets songs and flowers from everyone. He's like, I don't know. Someone wrote me a song. I can't remember. I didn't see it.
Doesn't even matter. I don't know. There's a game about me somewhere. I think I'm making a sandwich. I don't know. Which is another game. I've looked at like sandwich making games, and there's some
Oh God.
dumbass freaking games out there. Be nice if there was a Simon.
Seems like a great
sandwich
VR
making
game. It's got to exist. Some sort of cooking VR game, right?
Yeah,
We've
I'm
played
sure.
something like that.
Is sandwich games a category on Steam?
Probably not.
Oh, I don't know.
But I mean, I'm sure you could search for sandwich game and find something.
And there'd be a lot of them. One of them I played was like a folding game. You got to find which way you're folding the bread over to complete the sandwich. There's another game where the meats are dropping, like Tetris, but you've got to get the meats and the cheeses and the toppings.
Are you controlling the sandwich, like moving it?
Yeah,
left
you're
or
moving
right?
it left to right, and you're
Gotta catch it.
picking up what's good and what's not
Like,
good. There might-
uh-oh, you got a bomb on your sandwich.
Uh-oh. No, you got ketchup when you didn't want ketchup.
It's like we played Overcooked back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember that game?
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, where it was like, we're all trying to work in a kitchen together.
Oh, wasn't Thick hell bent on being the guy running the show, or was that?
That's
every
tracks.
game.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah. But I want to say Overcooked was one, just like the ethereal. It's not ethereal, but where you're cleaning up all the blood. He wanted to be the
the viscera,
specifically
clean up detail.
Anyway,
He hated that game. Visceral.
oh, did he?
Yeah. Overcooked, you had to like run around, get all the parts, and then deliver your plate, right?
Right.
And the
yeah,
first
you were in a
person to
kitchen.
do
It was like, someone was in charge of cooking, someone was in charge of plating, someone was in charge of delivery.
Oh, we're working together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
probably
everyone's
cleaning
trying to work
shit.
together to just get these plates made and out to customers as quick as you can.
I don't remember us doing well.
No, hell no.
No, and Thick was hell bent on that one though.
We did like a first, it was one of those things where they played the first few levels.
On average, it takes about 30 days for a person to break their New Year's resolution. So if saving money was on your 2024 list, odds are you aren't looking great. Luckily, Mint Mobile has a 100% guaranteed way to save you money this year. For a limited time, wireless plans for Mint Mobile are just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. That's unlimited talk, text, and data for $15 a month. We love Mint Mobile's service. Never had a problem with it. It's fantastic, and the price cannot be beat. Premium wireless plans for just $15 a month? Come on, say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans and say hello to savings. And all plans come with unlimited talk and text and high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. And you can use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with you with all your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Neebs. That's mintmobile.com/Neebs. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Neebs. Additional taxes and fees and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details.
We got a bunch of games. People send us codes a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of smaller game developers and things like that. Some of them kind of remind me of that. I think there was a spy one. But we should just play some of these on a stream one night.
Yeah, dude,
Just
I'm down.
Redeem all these codes and go through them.
Just check them out.
And the
Why not?
dumpster,
What is
like
this?
multiple things probably. I mean, we could be doing, we've talked about it a lot, but to do videos that you're like, all right, yeah, we played this for 10 minutes. It was worthy of maybe 5 minutes of showing, 4 minutes of showing it, and we played like 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
God, yeah, there's so much stuff out there, especially on Steam. So many little indie titles. that you would never see. So much crap, a lot of crap, a lot of shovelware, just a lot of garbage.
Yeah, we played that Norp. What's it? Norp something.
Oh yeah, you showed me the
That,
footage of that. I was sick last week, so I missed that.
Yeah, and Dralis brought it in. At first, I was like, "What is this junk?" And then he started playing. I was like, "Oh yeah, I like this." Like it's a lot of there's a lot of managing logistics as far as breaking a meteor and then harvesting the meteor and getting all these automated processes to carry it out. And then by the end of it, I was like, "Man, I want to get this game." Then the next day, I almost bought it. I'm like, "Man, I got work to do. I can't be playing this game."
I can't be playing this shit.
Can't be doing that.
Well, it's kind of I love when you see a game where on Steam you look at the screenshot and go, "Ugh, this looks awful."
Mm-hmm.
And then like Vampire Survivors.
Right.
As a game I looked at, I was like, "Oh, that looks terrible."
Mm-hmm.
Then you play it and you're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
That does look fun too. Yeah, I enjoyed
And
it.
it's so crazy looking when you see people who are advanced. You're like, oh, look at me. This is footage at the end where death comes. You're like, oh my God, this is insane.
How'd you get here?
You're right.
I got the Among Us DLC for that, and it's pretty good.
I've heard you said that.
Yeah, because you're on like an Among Us stage, and you're trying to do all the fight and everything, but every now and then you hear that burp, burp, the alarm going off, and you got to try to get to the spot to turn all that shit off.
Wow.
Okay.
And you can play as the Among Us characters, and yeah, each of them got different powers. It's cool.
Are there a bunch of? Is that a DLC or as a mod?
That's a DLC.
Are there a bunch of DLCs?
Yeah.
There really could be. Anything you're into,
Yeah.
Captain America. It could be like Shields
Sure.
and
Yeah.
whatever
I mean, you'd
else.
have to get
Avengers.
you have to work with Marvel. You got to
I
get that
know.
license, but
But you could see if you like that game and you're a Marvel fan, you'd probably want
that'd be
that.
great. That'd be a great team up. I mean, I'm surprised they teamed up with Among Us. That was a great. Yeah. Let's Vampire Survivor Among Us. Let's go. Let's do it.
There you go.
Now those guys got a bright future. Game's cheap as shit. It's fun. Yeah, just more DLC, more powers, more crazy stuff. Go for it.
They could do a sandwich one, Simon.
Please.
May as well.
Unlock mustard squirter.
Dude, I need deli mustard. I need yellow mustard options. We're going to have coarse, like a coarse mustard, which is different.
Right. I wouldn't go too deep in with the mustard
No,
because there's
I
other
would.
things.
No.
All mustard, huh?
All mustard.
I would pick like tomatoes and toothpicks and
Pickles.
other
Tomatoes,
Some pickles going on. Yeah, get some
onions,
pickles.
maybe.
Yeah.
meats.
Yep, but are you just going to do white onions? You're not going to have yellow onions? You're not going to have red onions?
Well, you got to think about the powers. What does a pickle do?
Oh,
Flies
a power
out at you.
in the sandwich.
Yeah, like the mustard, I think would shoot at the enemies.
Okay, well, you're thinking of a different type of game, but yeah.
Well, there's things that shoot out of you in Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, we're talking about Vampire Survivors. If we were to do a Vampire Survivors sandwich.
One thing spins around you, other thing kind of holds like a force field around you. One thing's shooting out.
Okay.
Now we got his mind working.
You do. And are you doing pickled chips? Or are you doing whole pickles, pickle spears?
You can do it
like,
all.
just right there.
This is all make believe. Go nuts.
That's true. Well, then maybe the pickle thing should have three or four different stages. You start with the chips, it moves to the spears, and then it ends up being a whole pickle. And in the beginning, the
Upgrade.
pickled chips would kind of spark out from the center, almost like a firework, but not too powerful. And then you'll have a similar thing with the spears, but twice as many. And then when it's the whole pickles, they circle you, and they're big and fat.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a good start.
All right.
Just surrounded by pickles.
Man, Richie Torres, he was my pickle pal.
What?
We were pickle pals.
Were
That's
ya?
how queer. Like, can I say queer?
Pickle
I don't know.
pals?
Yeah. When I was like, I don't know, 12, 13, I remember like one summer, me and Richie Torres were really good friends, and then we both. So like, you ever get that, like, somebody you go to school with. He lives by you, so during the summer you see him a lot more. So anyway, we became more friends in the summertime for some reason.
By
and then
proximity.
exactly, and we discovered that we both love pickles, so we became pickle pals. And now, like every day that we hung out, we had to go and get pickles at one another's houses because we always had pickles too. So it was like, oh, we're going to get a pickle from you. We're pickle pals. Yeah. Then we go to my house 3 hours later. Oh, a pickle pal. You want a pickle? Be like, yeah, man, let's get a pickle.
Yep.
It all started when I was young.
Two kids running around New York eating everybody's damn pickles.
Yeah.
You saying that reminds me of one of my best friends, and this story goes into my solo series too, because my best friends from high school, his name's Brandon,
Okay.
and we used to run track and field together.
Okay.
And I can't believe the mess we'd eat before track practice. Like we just go to the convenience store and get like sodas and snowballs, the big
Yeah,
chocolate things,
snowballs, yeah.
full with like
Coconut.
marshmallow, coconut coating.
Yeah.
And eat like all that. And then go do track practice.
They go run
Yeah.
6 miles.
God, I would throw up.
But anyway, so in my ARC solo on the dumpster, I named a dino Brandon after my friend Brandon.
Oh, nice.
And it's funny because I didn't realize this until I saw the comments coming in. Because it was a Sarco named Brandon. So
All right.
that was my way of getting around.
All right,
So
your
when
buddy.
when I'm done in an area, I'm like, all right, let's go, Brandon. And then I jump on him and we leave.
Right?
I wasn't thinking about the whole political thing, which is hilarious to me.
Oh, God.
So there were so many "Let's
Yeah.
go, Brandon" comments in the.
And you probably didn't know. You were probably, like, for me, I would have went over my head and would have been like, hey, let's go, Brandon.
I feel like that meme's died. It was like it was there for a minute.
It's
Now it's
gone
gone
already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I would have. It would have gone over my head too.
Oh,
But-
you fucking get it.
I love it. That's so hilarious.
That's so funny. I love them. Let's go, Brandon stickers. Yeah, that was what was that 23 or 22?
It was in the last year or two.
Yeah.
But regardless of what side of you're on, that's a funny situation.
When it happened, it was hilarious because
Yeah.
they were trying to like. It's just what do they say? They're saying "fuck Joe Biden." And they're like, no,
Yeah.
no. They're saying "Let's go, Brandon."
But I don't think it
What?
was. I don't think he was trying. Yeah, that's just what he heard. He wasn't trying to cover it up.
It seemed like
I thought it was just like that's what he heard. He goes, yeah.
You'd have to be pretty damn deaf.
So you think he was just trying to cover it up?
Yeah, he was just trying. He's like, I can't say "fuck Joe Biden" on network TV. They're saying "Let's go, Brandon."
Well, if that's the case, it's least funny.
Yeah. No, it's still funny. Just
Yeah.
the whole like
But just
the
like
cover up made it worse. It's one of those situations. It's
Yeah.
like what are they saying, Todd? It's like I can't repeat that, Margaret. That's what you should have said.
Right. I didn't even know that's where it started.
yeah, but
Yeah, some fucking ball game, and some reporter, the crowd was yelling "fuck Joe Biden," and some reporter was like, "They're saying let's go, Brandon."
and are you 100% sure about that? Because we have people in our comments who think they know everything too, and then they'll be like,
I'm 95% sure.
they'll be like,
Am I going to seriously have to look up the "Let's Go, Brandon"
I
meme?
sure
the
don't
origins?
think it's funny when Simon pretends to not know what he's doing. And let me tell you something. If Simon could do it right, he would do it right because he does not like failing on it.
I'm not a big fan of failure.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the reasons why people like hearing
If
me.
you were good, you'd be showing off so hard.
Right. And there are some times that I do get to show off skills that are very basic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people can't do it, but only
Okay.
for a minute.
So
Yeah.
chants of "fuck Joe Biden" began during a sporting event in 2021 during a televised interview at the Sparks 300 or with the Sparks 300 race winner Brandon Brown at Talladega. NBC Sports reporter, somebody incorrectly described the chant in the background as "Let's go, Brandon" instead of "fuck Joe Biden."
Right. So
Yeah, but that doesn't tell us what we know he did that.
Yeah.
Did he do it on purpose or was he just honestly mistaken?
Well, that, yeah,
He-
I mean, that, who the hell knows?
well,
That's what I'm wondering about.
and I'm guessing that he very well could have been hearing "fuck Joe Biden," "let's go, Brandon," and then he picked to say the one that he could say.
Yeah. Or he just didn't hear it and and got it wrong. Could
Well,
have been either.
But
I
Brandon
don't-
is
I
a
don't-
guy that was racing, so it makes a lot more sense. Like to
I
me,
can see
'cause
how
I
the
didn't know
confusion could have happened, but
That. Yeah.
I haven't seen that clip in a couple of years. Who knows?
yeah. I remember when it came out, it was funny because yeah, you clearly hear what's being said in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor had a T-shirt at the pool. He was wearing it, and somebody said, "Oh, I didn't know that he didn't like Biden,"
Yeah.
and it was because of the shirt. And I think I left. It's like, oh, that means okay. I guess that means that. Okay.
But also, when you watch something either in a theater or on TV, what you hear and what someone like even our not our last show but live show, but the one before that, we had a hard time hearing a lot of stuff. So you would think, well, can they not hear? What's going on?
I mean,
We
maybe
couldn't.
he's a reporter. He's got an IFB in. Possibly he didn't hear what
It's
the crowd was
possible,
saying.
yeah.
It's possible, but it seemed like a cover up.
It might have been.
It seemed like I can't say that, so I'm just gonna say they're saying "Let's go, Brandon." Sure,
They're saying something I can't repeat because I like my job.
exactly. I don't want to get an FCC fine. Those are expensive.
How much are they?
Which, come on,
Can we afford one?
bullshit. Where's that money going? Come on now. When's the
Not to you.
FCC going to be? When are we going to be getting rid of it? because really, when it comes down to like, they already can't do a lot with the internet.
No, I can't do shit with the internet.
So they tried to dip their feet in there.
Yeah, they can a little bit. I mean, we're on,
They-
you know,
yeah, a
with
little
YouTube,
bit.
we have some like FCC regulations we got to follow. Like if we have a paid sponsorship in a
Yeah.
video, we're supposed to
Disclosures.
disclose that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So they do have but they wanted to go harder in, and porn.
Yeah.
Now they're going after porn.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Yeah,
You
here in North
porn?
Carolina, you got to show your ID to watch porn now.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Right.
I mean, you go to Pornhub and it's like, well, your North Carolina lawmakers, well, they just passed some bullshit. So,
Yeah.
What you got to do? Scan your license or something?
I guess.
Yeah.
They have to verify your age. So I guess in order to make us safer, they want us to submit our IDs to the porn companies.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
Seems freaking insane, doesn't it? But yeah, that's the case.
I feel so much safer now.
Yeah.
Nah, just get a VPN and get around that shit so easy. That's the thing. It's like,
NordVPN.
yeah, you get a VPN, you're like, whoop.
Good plug.
There it is, yeah. It's,
Yes,
it's,
it
it is
is.
a good plug.
Go to nordvpn.com/Neebs.
Well, yeah, it's crazy to me. It's like, yeah, it's I don't know. Seems like you're putting a Band-Aid on a fucking a limb being chopped off.
I think we got other problems that would rather the government tackle.
Yeah, but that's what our lawmakers in North Carolina decided that was urgent.
I just want roads that aren't toll roads. We got a couple. Like I think toll roads are cancer, but
Dude, and fix the roads. And you know that there are people making the roads around here. My brother's a truck driver. He sees they're ripping up fucking roads that they've just put up because they've made them wrong and they're particularly slick, and people are freaking getting
God.
into accidents and going off the road all the time. And you go, why are they repairing this road? That's why. That kind of shit happens all the time.
I don't know what road that is, but we have pretty good roads in North Carolina,
There's 2 spots on 40 between here and Raleigh and 95
right?
that they've had to redo because of it.
Yeah, we've always had decent roads, and in the past we've had no toll roads that I know of.
Toll roads.
Now we got a few popping in, and the Northeast to me is just a disaster. Like the toll road situation up there, like
Oh yeah, it's all
what a mess.
And they rely on mail, which is the most annoying thing. So now you don't even get to pay in person. I got to rely on getting a letter
Oh no.
and paying it unless I have that little
You get the
thing.
pass, yeah.
Unless I get the pass. And you go, that's bullshit. Let me be able to pay it here. Now, if I don't see the letter, now I'm going to owe a penalty.
Hate it.
Hate it.
Let's do away with it.
All right. No more toll road conversations.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we have a gas tax in North Carolina, which
And it's
yeah,
high.
Yeah, it's for that reason. It's like
Yeah.
we don't want toll roads. Charge us out the ass for gas.
That's right.
Get rid of your damn toll roads, you damn Northerners, stupid Northerners,
Fucking Yankees.
damn Yankees with your
Hate
toll
those-
roads.
That's right. Damn
Wanting to pump my
Northerners.
fucking gas. Ooh, I pump your gas for you. No, fuck off. I can pump my own gas.
That's only one state,
That's Jersey.
Fuck
Only
you.
Jersey. It's weird.
Fuck you, Jersey.
and it's not the only
Freaking
state.
unions. I'd listen, actually, I'd probably kill to get that fucking job up there. It's probably a good
Oh, it's a
fucking
good
job.
gig. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good gig.
You know?
Simon's been looking, so
Yeah. Well, you never know. You never know
yep.
when I'm gonna run away.
Go pump gas in Jersey. Dream job.
Yeah, we've got air tags and most of Simon's stuff in case that happens.
Right. What better way to start the new year than with Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, making meal planning a joy because you get to skip the grocery stores, prep work, and the cooking, and instead you just get chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals delivered straight to your door with over 35 meals to choose from per week, including options like keto, calorie smart, vegan and veggie, and with over 55 weekly add-ons, you'll have a ton of nutritious and flavorful options to kickstart your new year. I order Factor myself, and I order for saving time and money and for eating healthier. But how they got me was the taste of the food, because I'm picky and opinionated, and I would not suggest anyone eat Factor if I didn't think it was great. And I feel good knowing it's prepared by chefs and made fresh and never frozen using the best ingredients and delivered straight to my door. But it could be your door. So go ahead, see for yourself. Head to factormeals.com/Neebs50 and use code Neebs50 to get 50% off your first box. That's code Neebs50 at factormeals.com/Neebs50 to get 50% off your first box. Thank you, Factor. So, new year.
Yeah. God, I had a boring New Year this year, but like on purpose, which was nice. Past 2 New Years, I've been in Florida. I've been out and about doing shit. Not this year. This year was boring as fuck.
You just stay home and watch samurai movies?
Did. It was great.
That's his tradition
But
now.
if you weren't sick, you would have been out partying.
Yeah, being under the weather kind of put a little damper on things too. It was just like, nah, I'm not going anywhere, not doing nothing.
I had a different a New Year's party experience like I've never had.
Okay.
So my wife likes to go to bed early, and I don't.
No.
So,
Curious on that night, does she make it?
well, she was ready to go to bed after dinner. I'm like,
It was like 7 o'clock.
this is New Year's. Yeah. If even.
7 o'clock. She eats.
She's like, hey.
Time for bed.
I don't think it's 12 o'clock thing's going to happen. And I'm like, well, you told our neighbors we'd at least stop by and say, hey. And she's like, oh, so tired. I'm like, it's New Year's.
Really saying this at 8 or
Yeah.
7? Okay.
And she's like,
one
all
with
right.
Coke.
She's like, huh?
Get her a Coke.
Yeah. Anyway, we go. So it's my Ecuadorian neighbors.
All right.
And we weren't planning on like spending the whole evening with them, but we get there, and they're they've got drinks. They're cooking some stuff. Their whole like family's coming over, like their parents and their children and their kids and everything.
Are you trying to talk to them like in Spanish,
Um,
assuming that they
No.
have similar?
when I'm around someone that speaks better English than I have Spanish, I don't bother. But they talk to themselves a lot in Spanish, and I'm able to kind of follow it. At
Oh,
least.
that's cool.
So
You're
it's-
in on it, like what's with the tall, skinny white boy? When's he leaving?
Yep.
And you know.
Haven't heard that yet.
All right.
But they love me, so they would never say that.
I'm
but
sure.
anyway, so I keep procrastinating, getting a little close to midnight, so I can be like, "Hey, how you doing, baby? You're not getting tired, right?" She's like, tired, but how long is it?" We got like 2 hours, and all this great food and drinks and company. So yeah, she toughed it out. She stuck in there, and we got to so our Ecuadorian neighbors, they're doing a traditional Ecuadorian New Year, which is they build
Well, what is that?
like a mannequin or like a dummy of a person.
Okay.
And what they do in Ecuador, I guess, is just everybody in the street has these, and they just everywhere in the streets burning them. And they thought, well, we probably can't burn this in the street because neighbors, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's New Year.
So they had this big thing, like a fire pit. They were going to put their dummy in the backyard and burn it in like the fire pit. So they're making a dummy, sewing stuff together, stuffing it with newspaper. Then my wife's like, if my wife's busy, she's good. She don't like to sit around and do nothing.
Right.
So now she's making a dummy. So this is helping out. And then what they do is they like, I guess they put things on there they want to get rid of, like things from the past. Say it was like COVID or I don't know, something in your life.
Wearing a mask. You'd be wearing like a surgical mask.
Yeah, you could put a mask on it, or you could just
Yeah.
write COVID on the leg or something, or
Okay.
things that you want to
Just
get
write it on there.
things you want to get out of your life in the past. You're gonna burn it. It's a new year.
I like that.
So at midnight, that's what they're gonna do. They also do. I think this is a lot of South American cultures, but they do 12 grapes, especially maybe like a grape for every bell at the stroke of midnight or
What do
something.
you mean a grape? You eat
know,
one?
little fruit,
Or
just
you
a
stomp
grape.
it?
You eat it.
Okay.
They handed us right before the countdown a shish kebab with 12 grapes
Oh.
skewered on it.
Oh, nice. What
And
color
then-
were they?
They were green.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the best grape.
I like green grapes. I mean, I like red ones too, but nice.
Yeah, I can't really go wrong with a grape.
Ones with seeds.
Yeah, I like
suck.
both.
Yeah.
No, I like the seed ones too. Every
rather-
now and then, you got to be in the mood for those.
Yeah.
there's
Get a little nice scuppernong.
You got to work for it. But anyway,
Like a
countdown was
slimy
happening.
deal.
We got the dummy outside. We're getting ready to burn. Got the 12 grapes.
Right.
And then the grandmother of the family's like, hey, here's your potato. And she hands me a raw potato. I'm like, what's this for? She's like, just hold on to it. That's what we do. So I had a potato in one hand, a bunch of
Nice.
grapes in the other hand.
No explanation for the potato.
I don't know if it was health or
I think it's also a lot of people
Prosperity or
in
what?
Ecuador. Well, I mean, all over the world this happens. When you don't have, like for the poorer cultures, they're just giving you a potato. You can eat this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm just giving you another day.
There you go.
All right.
I'll take a potato.
Yeah,
Potato.
Much appreciated.
I took it home. Still got it,
You gonna eat it?
probably.
You should.
Yeah,
I
hell
like
yeah.
potatoes.
Throw some sour
Why
cream
waste-
and cheese in that bitch.
That's a good gift.
Mhm.
You know, it's useful.
I would much rather have a potato than a bunch of dumb stuff that you could get, like I don't know, just a plastic trinket or something. That's,
Yeah, bullshit.
Yep.
They should give away freaking whole potatoes with kids' meals.
Yeah. Give me a pound of chicken.
Please.
That's a good gift.
Mm-hmm. It's a good gift.
Some chicken wings.
Uh-huh.
Something I can eat.
I told you about the Dirty Santa thing I did, right? I think
Wait
we
a second.
talked about
When
that.
Is
I
that
want to go
last
back
year's?
to the burning thing.
Okay.
So did you already say so you burned it and that was it?
So yeah, after we ate the grapes, we went outside. We burned the mannequin thing.
Yeah, it was like wearing
voodoo dolls.
clothes stuffed
Yeah.
with newspaper.
And ours
Okay.
wasn't huge, but the thing is, you're supposed to jump over it.
Oh, that's the big thing.
So the whole family's running and jumping over this burning dummy, and it wasn't like standing up like 6 feet tall. You know, it was like small.
Right. It was
easy
in
to
it
jump
was in a
over.
fire pit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you jump over it. And everybody jumped over it. It was fun. It was a fun vibe to be
That's
around
neat.
because the whole family's there, from kids to grandparents, and then their garage is like a discotheque, man. There's loud music and laser light show going on there. He built
See-
a little mini bar in there.
See, that's cool. I like a culture that encourages kids to jump over a fire pit.
Yeah, me too.
Because what the hell, man? Everyone's right here. Even if you happen to face plant in it,
Mm-hmm.
you're probably going to be okay as long as the other kid, the adults can just grab you real quick out of
It's
the fire.
it's like when you drop food. Is that the 5-second rule?
Right. Yeah, but face plant in the fire is like a 1 second rule.
Maybe
No
a
more
little
than 1
less.
second.
Just yank him out there real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
There you go. I like it
kids.
too. Anyway, to me it was a great New Year's. Loved it.
Should have armed Dora's mic. He just walked in.
I know.
Hey, Dora.
This podcast is gonna have background Dora in it,
Yeah.
right, Dora?
Hey.
Ah. So it sounds like you had a great time. This thing burned. Did it have a hat? I don't know why I'm consumed with wanting to know. This thing should have had a hat.
No.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Shit.
Next year I will insist they have a hat.
Thank you.
Yeah, but it was perfect. I couldn't have asked for something better. I definitely would not want to go to Times Square. That seems like a miserable place to be.
No,
Horrible.
God. You hear stories about people like they have to get there so early, and then if you have to wear diapers.
Yeah.
People wear diapers all damn day, so in case you have to pee, it's like you're out of your damn mind.
No, they're all wearing their urine and turds
Yeah.
that whole night.
And it's hard enough to go there during any sort of busy season, just regular. Like that is nuts. And just imagining the trains, like just imagining the subways just being jam packed. And it's such a dangerous place already. Like, because you're standing so damn close to where anybody could just kind of. I was trained that you got to be careful and don't stand next to the edge of the platform because they'll just push you. Because there are crazy people out there that do
Jesus.
just fucking push you.
Mm-hmm. Right, Dora?
Happy New Year. Hey.
Hey.
Happy New Year.
That's when you get pushed.
Oh yeah.
Right. Should I turn on his mic? Hey, all right.
Hey, I'm in.
Nice.
Welcome,
made
Dora.
it.
Welcome.
Thanks.
So what are we talking about?
We were talking about New Year's.
New Year's and stuff.
What'd you do for New Year's, Simon?
I stayed home with my youngest, watched a lot of Simpsons.
The Simpsons?
Yep,
Just
'cause-
like episodes?
Yeah, she likes the Simpsons, and I was like, whatever. She showed some interest in it, and I said, well, that's a show I can get behind watching.
There's a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
A lot.
They've,
Like,
been,
I
they've been
started-
on for a minute.
Yeah, I went and I don't want to watch early shit. Like, honestly, that stuff is not entertaining to me whatsoever.
early stuff?
The early stuff, yeah. I started like season 26.
When they started predicting the future.
Was that it?
Well, I mean, they've
Yeah.
been on about so many things. It's
Weird
kind of
shit.
mind blowing.
Yeah, some weird shit that makes you think that like somebody on staff there is from a different like parallel universe. That
Do you
Man.
think they were just reading the news? And we could do that, right?
Well,
Yeah, they were just kinda
predicting.
guessing.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean,
We can go, hey, in the
They had to
future,
base it off of
people have
something.
implants in their
Yeah.
brain and
Was-
interface with computers.
no, didn't one of them? Wasn't one of them Trump
Trump.
being president?
yeah, it
It
was.
was like
Right.
Now, granted, he did run in like
Yeah, I was about to say, he's always
2004.
ran. He's
yeah.
ran several times.
So I guess
Yeah.
they predicted that he did it. Yeah,
I'll make a joke out of it, you know.
Right, exactly.
there were other
That'll
things.
never
I
happen.
think. Who knows?
Man, I remember when I was in high school, maybe like ninth grade. I don't know when Simpsons first ages me a bit, but
Tracy Ullman.
yeah, I remember that for
Yeah.
sure. But like when, like it's even in my head, walking down one of the hallways in high school or middle school, whatever the fuck, and seeing someone wearing an "Eat My Shorts" shirt,
Right.
like.
Don't have a cow, man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have a
There
cow,
was
man.
Simpsons
Those-
mania for a minute.
Yeah.
I was part of that. It's
And they
like,
were
I wanted a Bart Simpson everything.
And they were gigantic, like at least when I remember them, wearing everything super big was really in.
Yeah.
So it was like
Janko jeans, baby.
oversized fucking like t-shirts that was like a dress for people. Oh, it's just weird.
It's a good look.
Don't
Yeah.
have a cow, man.
Right. Yellow cartoon character.
I'll go ahead and say that. Last night, apartment complex, the fire alarms went up at 2:30 in the morning,
Fun.
and they were, oh my God, they're ear piercing, for an hour. They were on for an hour, and I heard the fire trucks get there quickly. I'm like, oh, thank God, they'll shut it off. They didn't.
What time?
2:30 in the morning.
Were you
and
asleep
they were,
already?
No, I was getting ready to crash. So I was
Yeah.
doing a little sound design, and I was about to crash. Like I was shutting everything down, and they started blasting, and it's like shit. Stepped outside a little bit, heard the fire trucks come, and they did not shut off. So I put in earbuds and laid down eventually, and it was when they went off at around 3:30 that woke me up. So I must have fallen asleep for about 10 minutes actually while they were blasting.
God.
Somehow, but yeah, that sucked.
So you stayed in your apartment, or everyone evacuated?
I stayed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you supposed to
I was a
evacuate?
bad boy. Yeah.
What a rebel.
You know that you're taking it's probably a false alarm.
Right. If you had to jump from your
I would have had
building,
options.
you could have done that?
Yeah,
All right.
I had options. Anyway,
I was in a hotel once that got evacuated. You ever experienced that?
I don't
No.
think so.
Yeah, it was on a
Never.
layover too. You're like, ugh, I'm already
my
tired
God.
from flying. I
Yeah.
got to get up early and catch the flight.
Oh,
And
Jesus.
fire alarm goes off. It's fun standing in a parking lot with everybody not ready to be seen.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Everyone's in their pajamas and
Robes and
yeah,
whatever.
got their hair up.
Yep, hair looking crazy. Be a good group photo opportunity.
And you've got people in every way.
Yep.
There's people that are just trashed.
Yeah.
There's just every kind. Well,
You
those
know,
people.
somebody was in the middle of probably something
Oh
intimate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nookie nooks.
Ruined it. God, last time when I went and got my modem and router switched out at the Spectrum store, got in there and they sat down, made the appointment and everything, and then they were like, "All right, everybody has to get up and get out of the building." They're like, "Why?" It's like, "Okay, this is an active shooter drill,"
Oh.
and I'm like,
A drill?
"During a drill, we go outside?" They're like, "Well, no. If this were real, you guys would all have to go into the bathroom, but we don't want you guys all to go in the bathroom, so everybody just get out."
So make yourself seen.
Yeah,
To the
yeah.
active shooter.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So we all had to stand outside of the Spectrum store for
Become a
15
target.
minutes while they did an active shooter drill.
That makes all the sense.
It did. It was great. Yeah. It was weird. It's like, wait, we're doing this?
Active shooter drill in the South, isn't everyone just pulling their concealed weapon
Yes.
and go outside?
We're all active.
Go outside and get active.
Yeah.
Start shooting. Where is he? Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Back to New Year's, I went to a cancer benefit thing with our good friend Bobby and his wife, and our buddy DJ Battle. You know, Battle, whatever. It was right across the street from Tavern at Ironclad.
Oh, nice.
Which obviously some of you guys have been there as well out there for our last live show. We had our after party there, right? One of our after parties.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was like this exclusive thing. And I guess the family that put it on, their child didn't make it.
Ugh.
A brain cancer thing. Mm-hmm. And Bobby's wife works over there, right? Bartends there. So we just kind of like got in the side and they had a band going and stuff like that and go straight to the bar. And I was in between Bobby and Battle, and Bobby's wife's next to her, who works there again, but she wasn't working that night. And the bartender came up and Battle ordered a couple shots and stuff like that. And I was like, I'll get a shot. And me in the middle of those guys, she was like, "Do you have your VIP bracelet?" I was like, "What? I'm getting called out like what? I'm in the middle." Come on, man. I look over to Danielle, Bobby's wife. I was like, I just felt such a fucking tool. And I was all dressed to the nines too, like everyone else, you know? Like I don't know what stuck out about me. But
Did you stay? Like what?
eventually Danielle's like, oh, with me. But it was clear I walked in with them. It was so weird to get called out like that.
Yeah.
I would have been happy. I would have bought it.
It's also a funny thing to do someone on purpose.
Yeah, I suppose. But it's obvious.
I'll get you in. Don't worry.
Just pick a random person in that little group.
You want to go? I'll get you in.
Yeah, where's your thing? I did have my fuck cancer
That's right.
bracelet on.
That kind of.
It
At
showed that
at least you had something to point to on your wrist.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Good thing you didn't accidentally wear your pro cancer bracelet.
They look about the same.
million
Cancer
of those.
rules.
Yeah, love it.
Opted out of that one that night.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that happened to you.
Me too. It was funny in the moment to me as well. I thought it was really funny. Actually, everyone else did around me too. That was great.
Did Brad show up?
I haven't seen Brad in a minute.
Usually, if there's something Brad's not supposed to be in,
He'll be there.
He likes to be
I
there.
felt like a Brad.
Yeah.
I brought up Brad.
I've
to the other
crashed.
guys.
I've crashed parties with Brad. Well, it was Brad's idea. He always wants to go to parties he's not supposed to be at,
That's his. He loves that. He gets off on it. Mm-hmm. It's really weird.
and it's
Any challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm going to get into this party.
It
And
is
then
all challenge.
Hearing him talk his way through it isn't even. You wouldn't think it'd work. You're like, this is going poorly.
Yep.
They're gonna kick us out of here.
It's not looking good.
I think the people just want to avoid talking to him anymore,
It might be the case.
so they just kind of let him in.
But yeah,
We're talking
Neebs-
about a guy nobody knows.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll have you know him by the end. But
Yeah.
Neebs and I have been in several situations with this happening.
Yeah.
And very uncomfortable, both of
Yeah.
us.
We just like walk away and go, okay, we'll just.
And then he'll come back and be like, yep,
We're in.
got it.
Let's
We're
do
in.
it.
Let's roll. He slipped somebody some money.
He might have.
That's what
he
he's
loves
doing.
that,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, he's slipping the bouncer, a
That's
couple
always an
hundred.
option. A lot of times, though, it's just people are afraid to be wrong about the situation. They'll be like, man, it's probably better just let him in. Than turns out he's what he says.
I
And
suppose.
now we've kicked him out
Also, I
of
don't
the
want to
wedding or whatever.
take the time to deal with this right now.
Yeah.
Go
Yes.
ahead and come in and get a
Yeah,
free.
this guy looks pretty harmless. We
Give
can
us
take him
the,
if we have to. Yeah, get on in, buddy. Get a vodka drink and shut
Leave
up.
me alone, please.
But he won't shut up. It'll make it worse. And beware, he's on the prowl at our live shows. So he's at the parties, man. He's been there.
Yeah, you might
We've
want-
had people be like, "Who's that guy over there?" Oh, that's Brad.
He'll corner you. He will corner you.
Oh yeah,
He'll corner us.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love hanging out with Brad because it's never a dull moment.
Yeah,
true.
no,
It's-
some bullshit's
it's
gonna go
awkward.
down.
But here's something off the subject, but it has to do with, you mentioned Bobby's Bar. What's with Edward Teach's the thing
they
that
just
freaking
had some.
stage?
Oh, yeah, there was a whole lot of crap apparently, and like the source is
All right, back up. Let's give some context for the audience.
All right,
Edward
yeah.
Teaches is a local
is a local brewery
It's a
I live
brewery.
very, very close to.
Edward teaches Blackbeard, named after Blackbeard.
Yep, for sure. And pretty cool joint. We've a mutual friend in town by the name of Madonna. Madonna is her,
Yeah.
Her daughter, all grown up now, is a wonderful musician as well. And her daughter performs there pretty regularly. Her name's Asia, and performs all over the place. And really, amazing voice and just a good performer. And I guess one night the owner, a couple months ago, of Edward Teach came in just trashed and was like,
And here's the other thing. Asia didn't know it was the owner.
Right. And he was grabbing the mic
Comes up on stage.
Oh no!
up on stage, which is like a no-no for it. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
hell
man.
yeah.
I don't care who you are. Is your place.
Someone from the audience, I think, who knew him was like, hey, you need to get off stage. And
just all this bad shit, right?
So he was just having a bad day.
a lot of hearsay here. And so they're kind of getting canceled out, but
locally.
locally.
Like the people, because they distribute their beer to a lot of places.
Yep.
And
I
a
saw
lot
a
of
list.
other stores and restaurants are stopping to carry in their beers.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's kind of sad because it's not just him.
Right, exactly.
A lot of people
That work.
work there. And
That sucks. But yeah, I've been looking the last couple nights because I can see it from where I'm at pretty easily by walking around a building. And yeah, it's just dark.
empty, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't even look open.
Yeah, and that place is usually hopping.
Yeah. So
Is
So that's a thing. I figured you'd know about it. I heard
Sure.
something
Yeah.
about
it is
Yeah.
Wilmington.
We had
man.
one of Thick's birthday parties
We
there that he
did.
didn't show up to.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
He wasn't there.
Yeah.
That was that.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's there. Yeah. Again, cool.
That was about
cool
2-3
spot.
years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to know when to stop. And
Keep yourself in check.
Take
Drink
an
that
Uber.
water.
Hydrate, motherfucker.
Drink that
It
water.
is, and really and moisturize your skin.
Moisturize.
Everyone, it's completely separate from alcohol, but alcohol does not help. Before you know it, you're gonna have an old neck. Trust me.
An old neck.
drink water. And
Man, my fucking dad, I sent him a picture of myself. He got me and my kids some tickets to a show. We ended up going to Myrtle Beach. I don't know if I talked about it, for a magician show
It was awesome.
type thing. It was fun. And so I took a selfie of us and like, hey, we're here. Great seats. Thanks.
Yeah.
And he calls me the next day and he's like, what's up with your neck? He's like, you got to wear a bandage on your
waddle?
neck. What happened? And I'm like, I don't have a bandage on my neck. So he sees my neck and all the fucked up, the way the skin looks in this
Neck looks
particular
fine.
picture,
Yeah,
right?
picture,
No,
lighting.
but in this particular picture, it looked weird. And I'm like, and he refused. I'm like, dude, that's just my neck. I said, it was a bad angle. And it's like, my skin's getting old. I said, my neck's kind of old. He's like, no. He's like, you're lying to me. I'm like, no.
About what?
the bandage.
The bandage
Oh,
on
the
my
bandage.
neck.
Where's the bandage,
There was no
Simon?
bandage. I almost want to show. I'm not going to show pictures of it.
That's-
I guess this isn't a very good podcast story, but I tell you,
Thanks, Dad.
my dad. I
Does he
kept on
believe
saying,
you now?
no, he
Still
still
to this
thinks
day.
that I'm hiding some sort of medical procedure that for some reason I don't want to tell him about because he's fucking crazy.
Well, listen,
Oh,
he's
wow.
concerned.
Yeah.
What if? I mean, you've said this
Just
earlier.
show him your
about-
neck.
Yeah.
Here,
Oh
nothing's
no,
wrong with it.
I know, but
After
over
the
the
fact,
phone,
once
he
the scar
was
healed-
just like,
FaceTime him.
Yeah.
oh, I could.
Yeah.
I know. It was just a weird conversation.
Show me fucking neck. Look,
I
here.
will. I will. But it was weird that he wouldn't take my word. No, Dad, no, my skin just
I
looks
can
weird.
understand that. If he thinks you're hiding some sort of
Yeah,
medical
you're
condition
shady. You're
to
shady,
keep him
Simon.
from being worried about you, maybe.
I've never done that before, ever. He's the only wacko dude that would think that. I've never given any evidence.
This reminds me of something just real quick, knocking out, just kind of like that mindset of this can be taken care of real quick. We can prove otherwise real quick. Where we are downtown, the apartment above us, the girl was the building manager, I guess, or whatever, and her man, I guess he's a car salesman or something like that. And apparently he's a very jealous person, right? They're just right above us. And Gabs and her would hang out from time to time, and he would accuse his girl of, and she was right downstairs, of being out with someone, something like that. I'm like, look over the fucking balcony. All you guys have to do is, you could wave to each other. You live right there. And he wouldn't come down, and like, it's just mind blowing when there's a solution.
What?
Right.
People are fucking weird, man.
Fucking weird.
A lot of
like
people are
there's a
weird, especially
really
with
quick
jealous
solution
shit.
here with the jealous shit. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
the
Like
jealous
I'm
shit
just
I
like,
don't get.
what? You're right there. This is, hey, babe, come outside. I'm gonna look up at you. I'm gonna wave. And
Even
here's-
already, that's creepy. It's like, I don't trust you.
I know
need
it's
to see
already
you on the balcony.
It's already tainted.
Like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
so fucked and
Well,
weird.
I tell you, anyone who, and that's one.
I'm
good
not
thing.
accusing your dad of being a jealous man or anything like, but it popped in my head, this whole like, we've got a quick fix solution here we could all do, like FaceTime in that case or whatever.
Yeah, and really, in that case, I was just with my dad. You're right, but I'm just like, Dad, you have to believe me. Like, I wouldn't just. This is so much. I don't want to have to call back. It
What
was
are you
easier
hiding?
for me to just say,
No, it's
please.
not.
I don't care.
What are you hiding?
I know you
Simon?
got a goiter there.
Right.
Goita.
Sometimes that happens. There's an easy way to solve the problem, and it just doesn't happen. Just like in Lethal Company, whenever Abster said he was going to stay back in the ship, and Simon's like, "I think Abster said he's going to stay back in the ship,"
That's what I kept saying he was gonna.
and we're like, "Well, he's right there. Ask him." And you wouldn't, and no one asked him.
It was.
Duralis and Simon just kept arguing about what Abster was going to do,
I was like, he said it again.
and Abster was there.
Because it was about
I know.
the
I was just like
point.
listening to this, like, well,
And then
all right,
getting
well,
mad at us, even though you're the one who said you were staying back.
because you're arguing about it.
So dumb.
It was
That's
about
great.
the point.
The point could have been solved.
It could have been.
It was a fun shot. Just us bitching at each other, walking
Yeah.
away.
I was just standing back watching this
As the
happen.
voice just
Yeah.
dissipates.
There they go.
Yeah.
Lethal Company.
I want to play that again.
Yeah, let's play it
we're
again.
gonna soon.
Yeah.
But, yeah, communication, y'all.
Oh yeah, and what I was gonna say about jealousy, man. I tell you, anyone out here, because I've been lucky enough to not have that issue. If you are notice like, well, I'm just a jealous person. So many people out there, you could recognize that in yourselves. Go and find out why, because it's not fucking healthy. It is really gonna destroy.
And it's not going
It
anywhere,
can
probably.
destroy a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So please do yourself a favor.
Get to the root of that shit.
Get it.
Get
Fuck
that out
jealousy.
of your life.
I ain't got time for that.
Nobody does, really. It hurts multiple people.
And eat good pizza if you can. If you have the opportunity out there, don't fucking go out there and get fucking like the bullshit Tombstone frozen pizza.
Mr. Peas.
You
Well, in
know,
a pinch, it's good to have in the freezer if you're just that late night crave. You
that's
know?
fine. But you know what? There's grades.
Better
of-
pizza out there. Yeah,
there's
good point.
better frozen pizza, to be honest.
Maybe.
You ever had Mr. Peas?
No.
That's the garbage, isn't it? That's like cardboard.
When I was going to school, that's why I had.
Right.
99
that's,
cent,
That's
they were like-
garbage.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
99-cent pizzas.
Yep.
I prefer party pizza, which isn't technically a pizza, but I'll take that over a Mr.
Yeah, that
P's.
wafery bullshit. If they had something that resembled a crust, then it would be a lot better. Because the sauce and the cheese is what it is. You know, on
You
those
don't get to be
cheap
picky
things.
when it's 99-cent.
You
just,
do. I do.
Okay. Well,
All right.
aren't
That's
you
it.
something?
That's it. We've got stuff to record today.
Yeah, we do. What time is it?
Time to record.
It's
time.
2:30. Yeah, it's that time.
There might be death today. We're doing 2 episodes.
2 episodes
yeah.
of
Cul-de-sac.
I'm so
Cul-de-sac,
excited about
rather.
that.
Yeah.
I've been
Every
wanting to play it for
Shit.
a couple weeks now.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh man. Yep.
All right.
Everybody's palms start sweating.
Yep. Mine are just starting. All right.
Cheers,
Bye,
y'all.
Myra.
See you guys.
Ding-a-dang-dang. Ding-a-dang-dang. Pretty bop